Hi, I'm Nick from Design School. All right. Okay, calm down. Our last video, it did pretty well. We got lots of positive comments and quite a few like this. And it's a fair point. Stick around and I'll show you how to create websites for other businesses and answer some of those questions as well. Okay, I've used made up names and bio pictures, but if you left a comment on the previous video, watch closely and you may see your question pop up, like this one. This is more of a statement, but I couldn't agree more. Storytelling is so important in all design, especially in websites. A story not only creates an emotional connection to your business, but also makes your business and its values easier to remember, and easier to tell other people about as well. This is as much about your background as well as the way you lay out your website, providing a clear journey for people to follow. One of the greatest things about websites is you can offer multiple stories to multiple visitors who are looking for different things. The returning visitor who is looking to repurchase, the researcher who is weighing you up and also checking out your competitors, or the impulse customer, quick to buy, but not to read the fine print. Your website should try and support all of these potential customers, and the many other types that exist. Okay, before I start answering more questions, let me quickly rehash how easy it is to make a website. Start looking on the homepage. Click this button in the Worksuite banner. This will show you a whole range of different templates to begin customizing straight away. Click here and it'll open up a blank design. But I'd always encourage starting inspired with a template, or search what you're looking for here. What sort of business should I make a website about?
Restaurant!
A restaurant? Yeah, there was a comment about that somewhere. But what kind of food?
Noodles!
Nachos!
Noodles and nachos? I don't know, it's weird, but I guess it could work. Why not? I'll start with this template. Scrolling through, you can see what the template looks like. There's a button we could link to a booking site, or an email address if that's more your style. An about section, a USP, this tells people what makes you different. A menu section with a button you can link to an online form. Oh yeah, there's a great video about making menus with my friend Emily. I'll put a link up here. Here's a review or testimonial, and finally a contact section. If you're looking for a different layout but don't want to choose a whole new template, go here and you'll find a range of layouts. Ready to add in. This will be a great section to add a delivery app or something like that. I'll add my logo from the uploads. Change the background color like this. I'll select a color from the logo so it all ties together. It's that easy. I'll adjust the type here and choose a font that has more of a Mexican-y, noodly vibe here. Check this out. When I select a new font, it gives me an option to change all instances of this font throughout the whole website. This is a massive time saver, so I'll hit the Change All button. Select a new image from the Elements tab. Drag it over the existing image to replace it. It's so simple. Okay, I'm not going to take you through the basics of Canva. There are a ton of other videos you could watch to pick that up. Let's just jump ahead to where the basic site is customized. Now, I mentioned before you could create a link to a booking site. Just select the button you want to link. Hit this button and put in the web address you want to send people to. You can use the link tool to direct people within the site. These are called anchor links. Now, this will take people back to the top section. Or I could add some navigation links here. Easy, isn't it? It works with your social media handles as well. And remember, at any time you can hit the preview button and test out the links to make sure they're all working correctly. You can also preview how it looks on a mobile layout. As you can see, all the links are preserved. When you're happy, you can publish the website here. There's also an option to add navigation automatically, but I don't need this because I've already added them manually. Choose a free domain if you want to get something up ASAP, or this button if you have an existing domain. You can change the URL here and the browser tab information here. Add in a description and hit publish. And you are live. This is the bit that people never believe. It's that simple. No need to set up a domain or get a developer or learn to code. Just hit that publish button. Have a look, scan this QR code or go to the link and you'll see my site there in all its glory. Go ahead, hit pause. I'll give you a second to take a look. Well, what did you think? Crazy, right? If you need to update anything, just make the edits and republish it. The web address won't change. And it will update instantly. Okay, I really want to answer some of the questions from the first video, like this one. And this one. First thing I need to mention is that Site Insights is a pro feature, which means you need to be subscribed or have a Canva for Teams account. Once you've published, click the Insights button here. You'll see a few options you can monitor. Views is pretty self-explanatory, but you can see what country they're coming from and what device people are using. Any spikes here are worth investigating. Did you do an update on this date? Or did you do some promotion through a social site? Traffic is all about where they're coming from. A lot of this one is coming from direct, which means people are typing in the address or using the QR code I just showed you earlier. Engagement is what's happening on the site, which links people are clicking on, etc. If you see a link that isn't getting much action, you might need to bring more attention to it. Custom tumblers and coasters. That sounds interesting. Okay, at present, Canva doesn't offer e-commerce for websites, but you can link out to an Etsy store or something similar following the linking technique, which I just showed you. Okay, how about another question? Great, and a pretty easy one to answer. A favicon is the little icon you see in the browser tab at the top. To add one to your website, just go to the Publish window and continue. Then click here to upload your own. Just remember that favicons are really small, so make sure your icon isn't too detailed, otherwise it'll be very hard to see what it is. All right, let's answer another question. Yes, when you choose a free domain, like this one, you might notice there's a small footer at the bottom of the site that says Designed with Canva. You'll need to purchase your own custom domain if you want this to be hidden. This question has an easy answer. You can use a custom domain for your website, but you can't use a custom web host. All websites are hosted on Canva servers. Free users can publish up to 5 websites, and it's unlimited for Canva Pro users. If you're using a custom domain name, like this one, you might need to check the status to make sure it's connected correctly. Let me show you how. From the home page, get into your account settings here. Then click Domains to see all your purchased domains and third-party domains. If you see the word failed here, you might need to verify that you put in the correct DNS settings with your domain host. Obviously, each domain host will have slightly different settings, so your mileage may vary here. Another great question. Is it possible to add pages or tabs to your website? Well, currently, Canva Websites doesn't support multiple pages in the one design, at least for now. However, you can create multiple websites and link them together using hyperlinks that we went through earlier. That's what I would suggest. Whoa, I've run out of time. I sure hope that was helpful for you. Put your questions in the comments below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If we get enough comments, we could always do another video like this one. Hey there, you're still here. Well, if you have a little more time, check out this playlist here. Or my current favorite video. It does have my arch nemesis in it, but the information is very useful. And if you like this video, could you please do me a favor? Let us know in the comments and like and subscribe. We really appreciate hearing from you and it helps others find the video as well. Thank you so much for watching.